Hi. Alright, we're trying something new here, okay? Let's talk about infamy levels for a sec. Infamy levels are stupid. Now I know I just made a pretty bold claim, okay? So you may be wondering, what kind of credibility do you have? Why should I be listening to you? I've done 99 levels of infamy. That's too many levels. You see this? I'm not proud of this. I'm really not. Infamy levels did this to me. That's a lot. Wow, that's a lot. So here's what we're going to talk about today. I think infamy levels are stupid. It's not because of the gameplay loop. It's not that they're not, like, interesting, I guess. You still get to play the game, which is great. But it's the achievements. The achievements associated with infamy levels. This nonsense right here. You see all that? Ugh. It is in my expert opinion that Payday 2 should be completed in its entirety. You should be playing Payday 2 and getting every single achievement. That's the way the devs intended for it to be done. You're supposed to get every achievement in the game and then just be done with it. Move on with your life. Go back to playing League of Legends for, like, ever, I guess, for the rest of your life. Now that's all fine and dandy, except for infamy levels. 100 infamy levels is the last achievement in the game anyone's ever gonna get, and it's the stupidest thing ever, okay? It's so dumb. I'm gonna break this down for you on why I'm thinking this way. Hopefully you can level with me on it. I'm just sick and tired of infamy levels at this point. I've spent a solid, like, 300 plus hours just getting infamy levels. I've had every achievement in the game, except for one. We don't talk about that one. Not yet. All I've been doing is grinding out infamy levels just to get to that one achievement. That's all I've been doing for 300 hours for months of gameplay. Now let's talk about why that's stupid, okay? So I've been streaming all of my infamy grinding for a few months now at this point. Twitch.tv/PDLucky, by the way. And for multiple streams at this point, I've had people say that they are not going to hit 100% achievements in Payday, and it's literally just because of the 100 infamy levels. And it's just a nightmare, knowing that people aren't going to get 100% because of this. It takes the average user experience from, like, right here, and puts it down to, like, right here. The average user, which we're talking about the average Payday user here, that's somebody who puts a couple hundred hours into the game. The average Payday user is someone who goes and gets the one-down mask, in my opinion. Their objective is to complete the game by finishing every heist on one down. It's a little difficult, you know, it takes some time to understand the mechanics of the game and finally get to that point. I get it. I've been there. I remember when one down first came out and it was horrible. Everything sucked. Everything still sucks. To be clear, I don't believe everybody should be 100%ing the game. I think that's the core gameplay loop of Payday 2, is aspiring to get one down done on every heist and maybe get those optional achievements like the one on Bomb Forest, to keep all the civilians tied up. I had to do that one. But there's a substantial amount of people that have done everything in the game except for get those 100 infamy levels because they don't have a spare 400 hours to put into it. 400 hours! That's about what it would take. They have to grind out all of this nonsense in a game that they've already mastered. They're already done with everything. They finished everything on one down, they did all the optional achievements, even that one. And now they have 400 more hours of just nonsense. Why? I think the thing that really does it for me is just the fact that there is no skill involved in getting infamy levels. Literally, the most garbage, horrible, bad player, me, could just grind for the rest of their life. And they would get 100 infamy levels, and that would be the achievement right there. And it just doesn't feel like anything. When I got to, like, 75, I didn't feel any better. I got the achievement at 75 infamies, and I was like, great, we're almost there, I guess. It's almost done. It's almost over. I can almost quit this game, finally. I can almost be done. Move back to, you know, streaming RuneScape. Don't stream RuneScape. Literally anyone can get those 100 infamy levels just by playing the game enough, so it doesn't even feel like an achievement. It's not skill-based or anything like that. Getting everything done on one down, that's skill-based. That feels good. When I finally finish Goat Sim one down, with my crew of 4 that's been trying it for like 7 straight days, we finally get there, I feel so good. That dopamine hit, if you could bottle that and sell it to me, I'd buy that. $1 grand. But no, with infamy levels, since there's no skill, it's all just straight grinding. You hit 90s, you're ready to die. You're ready to be done. Okay? You're ready to look like this guy. Ew. While we're talking about getting all the way to 100 infamy levels, let's talk about the just absolute time sink of getting to that point in the first place. It takes about 100 efficient hours to grind out 100 infamy levels. That's insane, okay? That's efficient hours, okay? We're talking about efficient hours, not even just regular hours. Okay? The average person will probably take like 400 to 500 hours to get all those infamy levels. What is the point? There is no point. I speedran this game for weeks with a tight crew. Like really tight. Like super tight. And it still felt like 100 infamy levels took forever, okay? I think I started that grind at maybe like 40 something. Oh yeah, I speedran this game and it took like, the 100 infamy levels still took forever. We were getting an infamy level every 45 minutes with breaks in between. The breaks were to make sure we didn't try to choke ourselves with any cables, you know? We were getting an infamy level every 45 minutes and it still felt like it was way too slow. Now, you may be sitting here like, oh, he's just complaining because he likes to complain and he's trying to, you know, clickbait people into watching this. No, I have a solution, okay? Maybe when you guys make achievements for the game, for Payday 3 even, why don't you take into account the average amount of time it's going to take to get that achievement, okay? I don't want to be playing this while my grandchildren are born, okay? I'm 25 years old, and I still feel like I'm going to be playing when my grandchildren are born. Now, it seems like Payday 3 might have already done this. They seem to be including far less achievements in the game, which makes it hopefully more reasonable, which is kind of nice, I guess. I'm really hoping they gave us difficult and meaningful achievements that kind of require some skill and coordination with the team, like Tabula Rasa. That's a great example. Tabula Rasa is a good one. I remember when that one came out. It felt like a great achievement to get that done. You know, it was fantastic. I like Tabula Rasa. I don't like that one. Don't do that. Please don't ever do that again. And you know what? Hopefully they learn from this mistake as well. If there's a prestige system in Payday 3, just go. Great. That sounds great, honestly. For long-term players, a prestige system is fantastic. The infamy system we have now is not horrible. Don't tie achievements to getting up to 500 infamy levels, okay? Way too much. Don't do that. 25? That was okay. 10 infamy levels? Perfect. Honestly, by the time you finish all the other achievements in the game, you're probably close to that 25 anyway. And that's when you stop actually getting benefits and you just start getting crap cosmetics. But, yeah, keep doing that. Put an achievement in the game for like 10 or 15 infamy levels, I don't know. Make it so it takes 200 hours. 100% the game. Perfect. It's a very replayable game, so I think that's fine. Alright, in conclusion, let's get to the conclusion part. The end, everybody's favorite part of the video, the end of it, right? I think infamy levels are stupid because of the achievements that are associated with them. I think infamy levels on their own are fine, but putting an achievement at the 100 marker, where I gotta put 400 more hours into the game if I'm a regular player that doesn't have any friends, because I know that's how most of us are, I think that's stupid. It just artificially inflates the game, and if I want to keep playing the game, it's at that point it should be because I want to keep playing the game, not because I want to grind infamy levels for the rest of my life until my beautiful, beautiful grandchildren are born. Now I get it. Some of you are going to be like, oh, but getting the other achievements, it's 0 times some of the infamy levels, you get 40 of them, 60 of them even, if you're able to actually infamy instead of 5 being the cap when you're getting most of the achievements in the game and putting all your playtime in because you played back when the game came out. But let's say you got to put in, 1 to 4 hours per infamy level, 40 infamy levels. That's so many hours. Why don't do that. Don't do that. I think because of how the system is right now, if you have all achievements except the infamy ones, you did it. You're done with the game. You finished Payday 2. You're 100% haver. No one can change my mind on that. You have 100% just because you finished everything that wasn't all 100 infamy levels. So if I see more people on my stream talking about not being able to get 100% of the achievements, then you have it. If you don't have 100 infamy levels, I don't care. You're a certified 100% haver. Take it from me, a non-certified 100% haver. That's it. Infamy levels are stupid, and that's all I got. I don't know how this is gonna go. This is like my first video doing this. I've been thinking about it for like a few weeks. I'm stuck doing the all achievements series still, but this has kind of been something I've been wanting to do, just kind of like a stand up and talk type thing. I don't know. I feel like it fits the vibe, right? Right? Like this is okay. This is decent content, right? I don't know, man. You guys tell me what you think. I'm gonna go pet the cat. I guess he's sitting right here. Yeah, I'm gonna go pet the cat.